Now that Piper's moved around with the saddle on, I'm going to desensitize her to it further. So it's important that you let her move around with the saddle first, because you don't want to start this and she freaks out and tries to run and buck and jump around. So get her moving with it, walk, trot, and canter, get her through all her paces, get her used to it, and then I'll have her come back when she's more relaxed, and then we'll desensitize her to it. So I'm going to start with the rope, and I'm just going to toss it over the saddle just like I started when I desensitized her. And this is going to help with the rope hitting the saddle, making a noise, especially when it slides off. It makes that slipping noise, and it sounds kind of scary. So that's perfect to get them used to it. Like, I just want to kind of overdo it a bit. I want to make more noise than she's going to hear on a regular riding time. Like, I'm not going to be sliding stuff up and down my saddle, but if I jump her and my flap on the saddle comes up, or for some reason I fall off or something and the saddle's going to swing and the stirrup's going to hit her, all kinds of stuff could happen. So I just want to make sure that she's going to be fine with all of that stuff. Just move the saddle around, kind of pull on the girth a bit, kind of bump it around. Just make sure she's comfortable with it. I'm not checking if it's tight, I'm just kind of pulling on it a little bit. Flop the stirrup up and down. This makes lots of good noise, get her used to that. Because the stirrup's going to bounce on her side sometimes. It's going to move around, like when I lunge her, when I ride without stirrups, like all that's going to happen. I want to smack on the saddle here, get her used to that sound. Get her used to the sound of the flap. Move it around. Just make a bunch of noise. Make sure she's completely used to having that saddle on her back. Move it around. Just do lots of extra stuff. And take the stirrup down, flap it around, make a popping noise with it. She really could care less here, so that's perfect. I just want to do the regular desensitizing lesson. Like there, she blinked, and I'm just going to stop and reward her. Move it around, wheel it around. So it's just the same thing. I'm just going to use the saddle. She's really good, so I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to bang on the saddle on this side. Just tap it, smack it, wait for her to relax. There she blinked. She's like listening. She's got her ears turned toward me, but she's not worried. If she were to get worried, I would continue smacking it or doing whatever I'm doing that she's worried about until she relaxes. So just shake it around, pop my stirrup leather up and down, just making a lot of noise. And I want to do it on both sides, just to make sure she's fine. Pop that stirrup up and down. Very nice. I kind of want to just do this. I don't want to do this lesson every day, but when I'm around them, I like to just make extra noise. Let's just get them used to more things. So you don't want to be super careful and try and sneak around the horse. You want to make sure that they're used to all kinds of things that happen in their environment. So she's fine with that stirrup popping and making noise, so that's great. Pull on her girth, make sure she's just completely comfortable with just having the saddle on her. That was really good.
Okay, that's good.